Hello, everybody. This is episode number 4. Today, I'm going to talk about a topic that is something that I bring up usually with families and individuals within relationships, and it's about routines. And uh, to say it simply is that routines are very good and even great for professional and personal growth and development with your job, with your anything you have personally going on and professionally going on. Routines are really good and thrive for that individual to acquire development. On the other hand, routines actually tend to be a liability in relationships. It gets monotonous, mundane. There's not enough intimacy within those routines. And usually people don't do enough evaluations to gauge how much damage routines do. But eventually people wake up one day and they say, how did I get here? Well, it's kind of simple. Routines, habits. These things are usually what leads people 10 years down the line, waking up to a situation and not recognizing who they are or the person next to them, who are they? It's because you're on autopilot. You relied on a routine which works for one environment but does not work for another. The one environment works for is your job and your own personal growth. But in the other environment, which is a family or relationship, it does not work. Not that they're bad, it's just over time, autopilot creates distance, routines create distance, and it creates a lack of intimacy. So being able to gauge that and being mindful and just taking an extra step with yourself, with the relationships that you have, is that you don't rely on routines or habits too often. Because like I said before, you're going to wake up one day and not realize how you got here. And I say that a lot with relationships and marriages or family settings, is I didn't know how I got here. Well, kind of do. It's usually because you're just on autopilot, and so is the other person. You did not take enough time to break the monotony and to break that mundaneness. Because like I said before, routines are methodical. They lack intimacy and connection, and it creates distance. So that's kind of it. So be mindful of your routines and your habits. Make sure if you do have them, they're in your professional and personal life, but not in your family relationships, not in those personal relationships. But for like athletics, they thrive off of routines, habits. Jobs thrive off routines and habits, things like that, but not in your other areas of your life. And that's really about it. All right. Thank you. Take care. Have a good one.